What's up, YouTube? Do me this one favor, guys. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Then I got a question for you all. Have you or somebody you know ever anticipated some news coming out and you jumped in a play only to see the play do the opposite of what you had projected? If that has ever happened to you, let me know down in the comments below. Guys, I got a jam-packed video for you all, and we are going to unpack some things on today. Without further ado, let's bring out the charts. Okay, guys, check it out. We had the FOMC meeting today. Fed Chair Powell spoke on today, and look at this big drop off the top, guys, right out the gate. As soon as he opened his mouth, as soon as the meeting jumped off 2 o'clock hit, we had this big drop in the market. However, prior to that move, prior to that meeting, the market was just on a nice steady uptrend all day. Okay, so sometimes the psychology of the market can get you going and thinking bullish, or things are going to continue upward, only for them to have a rug pull moment right at 2 o'clock, and then it proceeded to drop even further throughout his talk and throughout the day. Okay, with that being said though, guys, how many of you have ever front run a play, whether it was earnings, whether it was FOMC, whether it was CPI, or any other market moving catalyst on your journey, only to see it work against you, and then you might have did a YOLO play and it blew up your account? If that has ever happened to you, let me know down in the comments below, guys. We're going to unpack that today and talk all about it. Okay, so bring it back up the charts. Check this out, guys. I have this big drop articulated right here for you all, and this big drop happened at 2 o'clock. Okay, that's when the Fed meeting starts, so make a note of that, because in future CPI, FOMC meetings, you want to see and know and just remember how the market react. And look at this violent move. We were up as high as 405 at the time of this drop happening, and then it dropped all the way down to this 399 level, and then eventually down to 397, 396. But look at, once it bounced back, some of the patterns that emerge. Okay, I see a bear flag. If you guys see that, I see a head and shoulders pattern. And matter of fact, let me talk to you guys. Speaking of the head and shoulders pattern, on tomorrow I want you to look for this particular pattern to play itself out, meaning we may, if we don't have a gap down, we may see the market take another leg down to retest that 397, 396 level. Okay, now mind you, it may bounce off that level and shoot right back up towards that 400 range that it really wants to kind of gravitate towards, and it's like a magnet that's grabbing it towards that level. So again, don't buy at the bottom, wait for the bounce and then potentially ride that back up. That's just a quick little nugget, but in the grand scheme of things, I want you to take a look at this chart one more time just to see how the big drop triggered all of this downward movement on today. But guess what? The market went right back to the levels that it's been trading in. So we're still not even out of the ballpark. As you see, we closed around 400. That's been a level of support this entire time. Okay, 410 has been the upper range, 400 has been the lower range, and as you can see, guys, the market is still, although indecisive, although volatile, it still found its way right back to the normal levels we've been talking about, discussing, and playing this whole entire time. Okay, that's something to be mindful of on your journey. Okay, but listen, guys, this is why it's important to react. I often talk about don't guess, don't gamble, but react. And this is why you react, because front running, or whether thinking or taking a wild guess, you just never know in the market. Okay, and so because this play was going up, it was easy to get bullish and think things were going to continue to go up. However, if you sat and just waited to 2 o'clock, 2:01 to react to what happened, you could have rolled the market down. You could have waited after the flush to see what's going to come back up, see what patterns begin to emerge, because now you guys are aware of the bull flag. Now you guys are aware of the bear flag. Now you guys are aware of the double top, the double bottom, the various things that these charts kind of revealed to you throughout the day as they kind of develop and form. Okay, so again, don't let this be a lesson that you don't take to heart. but more importantly, let this be a lesson that you build from. Okay, I love the journey for a reason, and those of you that may have blew up your account today, those of you that may have lost out on this play, or it might have been CPI yesterday, or it could have been CPI last month, or the last FOMC meeting from previous months. Regardless, guys, let it be intel and let it be data that you use to just continue to make you better and help you improve on your journey. Okay, that's how I want you guys looking at this. Nothing to be doom and gloom about, nothing to be upset about. These are the lessons that come with the game. Okay, and this is why these quotes and these sayings that I give you guys, they don't come from nowhere. See profit, take profit is for a reason. I have held on for way too long at times and overstayed my welcome instead of locking profits in and turn a winner to a loser. That's where see profit, take profit comes from. Same thing with this whole notion about reacting. There were too many times I tried to say, I think the market is going to do this. And then the market always seemed to go against what I think. And so I learned to react. Now I don't have to guess. I'm on the right side of the trade from the jump. And it makes the journey a lot more easier. Hope that was helpful, guys. Let's go ahead and dive into a few stocks on the day. Okay, guys, kicking it off with the SPY, ticker symbol SPY. Check it out here, man. Sitting at $400.73. It was down, we'll call that pretty much flat on the day. It's up a little bit in after hours, but nevertheless, it's right back in the same exact range that it has been in. But check this out, guys. At the height or right up to the meeting, it was at 405. That was a level of resistance. Okay, so it got rejected off that level. It started to flush at 2 and then went all the way down here to 399. Made that bear flag before falling all the way to 396 later. Okay, nevertheless, guys, you see it regained itself, gathered itself, and made its way right back to 400. With that being said, guys, we are in a gray area, meaning the market can go either way from here. We're at support. So with this being towards the latter part of the week, we can either go down from here. You saw 396 get tested. They ran a test to see if anybody gonna step in, and we did have some buyers step in. Okay, they ran a test of 405 and saw that we got rejected. So that little $10 range could be a range that I want you guys to put in the back of your mind in terms of short-term levels that you might see the plays go in between in a range-bound trading day on Thursday as well as Friday. Okay, now check this out, guys. We got Tesla. People don't give props these days and show a lot of love, especially on social media in the finance space, but I told you guys a long time ago Tesla would come to 180. Then I told you guys it's gonna come to 140. We are slowly but surely making our way to all the price targets I laid out before you guys. When you know this kind of intel, you could do puts and you can have long-term puts on these type of plays and ride them all the way down to the levels that they are going to come to. How do we know they're going to come to these levels? There's nothing more than simple technical analysis, guys. The simple fact that Elon Musk has a lot going on. The business is going by the wayside. The market makers are shorting this stock. Wall Street, hedge funds, and everybody else is doing everything they can to bring this down. 140 is a level that it wants to test. Might even go lower, but those are just my price targets, and I'm sticking to those as I have from the jump. Okay, but sitting at 156, people didn't think this was even fathomable. I get all the hate. I see all the trolls talk about, you don't know what you're talking about. This stock is never coming to 180. And then they come to 180. Now they don't think it's coming to 140. Regardless of that, guys, around here we make money. We get money. We react. Okay, that's what it really comes down to. I can care less about any of that. I want to teach you guys how to play this game at a very extremely high level. Okay, and so Tesla is down 2.5% today. It's down another 8% on the week already. On the month, it's down 21%. If we go out 3 months, it's down 46%. And if we go out a year, we're down 50%. Okay, that just goes to show, man, that in a bear market, guys, where you buy it matters. This doesn't mean you might be down 50%. Okay, you could have got this stock at 156 and you can be back at break even. You could be just establishing your position and begin the dollar cost average process, because I told you the levels this will come down to. So again, don't get caught up in all of the minutia stuff, guys. Understand, run your race, stay in your lane. Okay, the next one we got for you guys is Apple, sitting at 143.43. Damn, Tesla is almost coming up closer to being the same price as Apple. That is crazy. Okay, Apple was down 1.5% on the day. Okay, look at this. It did the same thing the SPY pretty much did. Was up all day pretty much, and then towards 2 o'clock, boom, it had a big drop as well from 146 all the way down here to 143 before flushing even further to 141. But notice with Apple, guys, it is still holding and respecting that 140 level. That is still serving as support. As soon as it get down that level, buyers are stepping in and the stock is bouncing back up to that 141 level, 143 level. Okay, so Apple, one reason why I teach about this stock so much, because when you're trying to make money, when you're trying to build wealth, yes, it's a great long-term investment, but I'm talking about teaching you guys the proper way to trade options and still make money lateral. I own this stock, but I make money on this stock as it comes down in price. Okay, but with that being said, it's easy to trade because it just stay in a certain range, 140 to 147. If it break 147, it goes to 150. If you start knowing these levels, you can just know the range. When it hit 150, if it don't go to 152, it's coming back to 147. It's an easy way to just simplify the game for yourself. So really quick, guys, I just want to go over those 3 plays in addition to the chart work. Hopefully these videos add value to your life, but more importantly, man, hopefully, guys, you enjoying the journey. With that being said, guys, listen, we make videos like this every day. So if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. So do me a favor, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.